Hi, this is Mary with 5 Minutes with Mary. So a prayer that we use often around here is, Jesus, what's most useful to look at right now for the healing of my mind and a service to the whole? We just had a live Saturday Night Live session with Kay and Jesus on what is supreme happiness. And every time I hear that phrase, what is supreme happiness, my eyes kind of roll back in my head and I'm kind of like, and as I was looking at that, I realized I have a desire to think that that's impossible. Supreme happiness is an impossibility. So I shared that with my mighty companions here a few minutes ago. And I realized that underneath that is a desire for disappointment. That if I, really go for supreme happiness, I'm just going to be disappointed. And underneath that, I saw if I went for supreme happiness, it means annihilation. I would be annihilated. And on the surface of it, that seems insane. Maybe it's not just on the surface. Like who would give up supreme happiness for annihilation? And yet, I can see in the interpretive function of consciousness, I don't want anything to do with what's going to make me happy. Not really. It seems like on the surface I do. Oh, I like to do this. I like to do that. I find happiness here, doing that, being with these people. But what Jesus is showing me is that is a form of annihilation, because I'm running away from really what true happiness is, which I don't want to look at, which is so much so much more profound than the flitting around that I think is happiness. And there's such a deep desire, and I hadn't looked at it real deeply before, or this deeply. There's such a deep desire to avoid happiness and think I found it. And yet it's fleeting. It comes and goes. And that if I really looked at it, if I really wanted supreme happiness, somehow annihilation would take place. So just in admitting that, it was like, oh my gosh, really? Just in seeing that in a moment, I might say a moment of clarity. Oh, is that what's going on? Is that why I don't want to be happy? Is that why I'm avoiding even looking at this? Is because I equate it with annihilation, with disappointment, with impossibility. So I'm not going to look. I'm not going to hope for it. And then I won't be disappointed. So just looking at that and admitting it, it starts to dissipate and fall away. And then what's left well, the words that I'm hearing are like this deep calm where nothing's going on. Thank you.